visions that I have seen, and how privileged I am as Jennifer, even though I know that my spirit team are very close still. But if you were not aware, there was Jesus speaking, and there was also one who walked with him. And I just want to share with you what I saw. And it came out, I believe, a lot in what was given. But when Jesus walked the earth, many would gather to be with him. And there were some who had greater belief, greater connection, greater understanding of what Jesus was teaching, so they would be close. Jesus also knew, and that is why Jesus would ask for them to be with him, and then would privately teach. Because Jesus knew their heart, their light, their mission, their purpose. You have to have an understanding when you are called, it is because the divine sees your heart, the purity, the sincerity, the faithfulness within. And with the vision that I was seeing today, there was one when Jesus was speaking with him. And he was saying to him about believing in himself. That if I reach out to you, I have called you to be with me. Then isn't that enough for you to believe in yourself? And you may ask the same question about yourself. And Jesus was asking him, why is it that you do not believe? What is it within you that is saying that what I am saying is wrong? Or that I'm finding it very difficult to accept this teaching, or this light, or this understanding of greater vibration? And because deep within, sometimes when we were all young, we were told untruths, that we weren't good enough, or that we weren't a good person, that we weren't capable of achieving a certain goal, whether it be in sport or music or art or literature, whatever. Oh, you can't do that. Whether it came from a parent, a sibling, a friend, a teacher, wherever that came into your being, you've held on to that. And you believe in that more so than someone telling you, and in this case, Jesus telling this person, I believe in you. And it just shows from a young age that this can become so dense because you have fed it all your life. You have fed the thought that somebody has told you an untruth, that this is you. You identify with it. And it's not until you acknowledge that root cause that you can start to heal. That you can, at first and foremost, give permission to identify. Give permission to love. And when you truly love something, love yourself, you want to know truth. Don't you? Do not be afraid. And once you start sending love and light and forgiveness to that, it then starts to dissolve. It starts to heal. It starts to transform. It starts to rectify. And Jesus has been teaching a lot about rectifying. Do you remember when I taught you SWAN? Rectify with peace and grace? It came many, many years ago. But the SWAN comes forth for that reason. It's to rectify with peace and grace. But it's also to a sign of love. I love myself enough to rectify this situation. Because you have to have an understanding. It's that darkness of that thought that you've been carrying that continues to grow within you, within your energy field. And it's that darkness that continues to spread because every day you are thinking you are undeserving of light. And I was aware that watching this vision of Jesus communicating with this man, that Jesus taught him, right, this is what we're going to do. And there was a gathering of people. And then he called him close and he reminded him, I believe in you. Remember all that we have just shared in the gathering of what we were speaking about, which was about the light, the love, that we're going to go and heal, we're going to go and touch someone. Because the light that is within me, this is Jesus speaking, that I am sharing with you is now in you. Let it touch you. Let it purify you. And then he watched him as he walked away from the gathering and as they all went to heal another, to do their healing. And he could see the light of him dimming with every step he took. And he couldn't understand, regardless of what Jesus had just taught him. He moved towards someone to heal. And the light within him was dimming because he was within, and Jesus knew his thought. I'm not Jesus. I can't do what Jesus does. Who am I to think I can? All of these doubts, and Jesus was witness to it, watching. So do you understand? Regardless of what we say here to you, regardless of what you receive in your meditation, you have to know deep within your heart, are you truly open and receptive to receiving love, guidance? And do you love yourself enough to forgive and to rectify and purify your light, and know that when you have been called because you are light. Because Spirit sees the God within you. Just clear up your mess. Clear up that darkness. That isn't of you. You've made it of you. That is the message. You are as brilliant as the rainbow. You truly are. You just have to remember this light within yourself. And once you do, you will then love yourself more, believe in yourself more, remembering the principles of Jesus, to know, to believe, to arrest. So if I know I am, then I believe I am, then I am. That's what arrest means. It is to be all that you believe in. And so here again, here's Jesus. And so these people are seeing Jesus in the physical. Could you imagine? Wow, here's this master who does miracles, healing. Look at his light. You feel the energy in his light. He comes here and he shines his light. And I'm sure the majority of you feel it. Can I have a few hands? I know Jesus is here. Jesus speaks through me. Jesus comes to me. Remember in 1999, Jesus Christ appeared in my lounge room. And I swear I didn't feel the earth beneath me for 3 weeks after it. But it was a calling. Right, you ready? We're going to Melton. What? Really? Obviously there's a greater purpose, everyone. Why would I come here from the other side of town? And I could feel the love when that Spirit spoke later about this sacred space. Great things have happened in this sacred space. That again, Spirit called me to be here. Drew it on a map. This is where you are to go. I had no idea, never been to Melton before. This blue stone building is the place that Jesus has called home. Here. For me to come. For him to speak through me. To walk through me. And if that's too much for you, well then you just need to have a greater understanding. People are chosen to be a light. You are all chosen to be a light. That's why you're present here today. So let it be that you recognize the light within you. Know that Jesus believes in you. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. Why are some people drawn to this place but others aren't? And it's not that Jesus divides at all. I'm not saying that at all. But he knows those who have the pure heart, who have faith and belief in themselves, that they will stand. That they will be a witness. That they will be a healer. That they will share the divine light. For whatever reason, you have to have an understanding that the divine will of you is connected to the free will of you to be. So when Jesus calls, it's up to you if you answer. Just like the one that we saw today, he found it extremely difficult. And this is again why so many people come and go. And again, there's no judgment. It's just about some people don't feel that they are deserving. Some people don't feel that they are worthy. Some people don't believe in the words that I say. There is no judgment. It's just an understanding of where they are when we speak about the spiritual ladder. And always remember too, everybody, that we sometimes too can be we go up and down the ladder. That's life. The most important thing is that we have an understanding, well, I'm slipping. I need to climb back up. What is it that I need to rectify? What is it that I need to heal? You all had opportunity this day to bathe in the meditation, to bathe in the sacred light that has been upon you. Massive healing has taken place. You heard from great masters. And believe me, when I was standing here and I was feeling Melchizedek on the left and Jesus on the right, my body felt so tiny. Thank God we're all light. And it was incredible. And the angelic kingdom that was holding us there. Do you have to have that awareness? And, I truly pray that you all open your eyes and Spirit let you have eyes to see this glorious event. But in the meantime, love yourself. Do what Jesus has asked. Do what Melchizedek has asked. You have been called for a reason here. So be proud and privileged. We have all received that note today in our meditation. Really embrace that. If you can't remember what was there, or if you didn't receive, go back to receiving. Go back to the Rainbow Bridge and bathe in the divine call.
I stand in the name of Jesus Christ. Who else stands in the name of Jesus Christ? Thank you so much.
Yes, extremely. Well, thank you for making that move and that statement and for expressing on behalf of all assembled. This is something, very briefly, I had a notion yesterday, allied to the talk for today, the theme of which would be respect. Respect, which across society, across the world at the moment is sadly lacking in many quarters. But likewise towards divinity. So thank you, because it was with respect and likewise with reverence that you have expressed. And that is not lost on us, certainly not lost on our friends. For we are all friends together. Yes, a very different day and extraordinary. Is it extraordinary?
Yes.
It's, believe it, friends, this is truth. For we, fitting in with something I said earlier in the service, we are seeing more and more and more and more and more of that which is Jennifer. Remember I spoke about what you see on the surface? But when you look deeper, you discover more. We all have potential to discover much more. And we will, those of us willing, discover more and more and more of Jennifer than what we've already witnessed. And it's in partnership, of course. And so let it be now, as we bring forth the closing prayer,